as requested, I'm trying to finish all the videos for the blues book. This is Sweet Home Chicago. I've listened to various different versions. Robert Johnson, of course, the first one that I know of, and then the Blues Brothers, Eric Clapton, and this is kind of a mishmash of all of them, really. Very challenging piece to play, very difficult, probably the most difficult thing in the book. And I'm going to show you a version that's not in the book. So let's start breaking it down. This is a 12-bar blues. So basically you've got your basic A chord, first finger on there, second finger on here, and the first and second strings open, so you get A. Sometimes A7, so you take the second finger off. You can add the third finger on the third fret of the second string. Optional. Then you've got, so you have A for one bar, then D7 for one bar. And again, this two-fingered shape, so the first and second fingers on the second fret, and the first and third strings ring open. And this shape enables you to hold the shape while you're playing bits of melody with the third finger, as opposed to this where you'd have to take the finger off. So we've got one bar of A, one bar of D7, 2 bars of A7, then it moves up to the 4 chord, standard 12-bar blues, so you've got D7 for 2 beats, 2 bars, then we have A7 for 2 bars, then we have a bar of E7, so again this shape, first finger on there, second finger on the second fret of the third string, open second string, and third finger on the second fret of the first string. One bar of E7, one bar of D7, back to A, and then back to E7, and then repeat the whole sequence. So the way I've done it in the book is this. I mean, there are various different versions. Singers all sing it slightly differently. So this is one way of doing it. You play, that's the opening, come on, A, then to D7. So all the melody notes with the third finger. And then we're back on the, 4 beats to the bar. You can damp it as you play, so you get this come on. Now you can play that with the first finger or the thumb, or a mixture. So the second come on, move into D7 chord. So B. So I'm going up to the 5th fret. So back to the, play the E7. So when we get to the E7, it's a bit trickier. In the book I've written, back to the land of California, sweet home Chicago, or sweet home Chicago, sweet home Chicago. But we don't have that low Chicago sound, so we have to jump up to the high A. So when you get to the E7, you can I think Robert Johnson sings that flat in third, but it does sound a bit weird and it's not very nice to play. So I think instead of what's written in the book, you could do this, back to the E7. So we're using the third finger, land of California, second fret, first string, then open, then third fret, second string, and then open. All the while you're holding down the E7 chord, back to the, then D7, just as simple as that, sweet home Chicago. 3rd fret, then open 1st string, then 3rd fret 2nd string, and then then open 1st string. Then we have turnarounds. I've given various in the book. The one I use on the performance is just going, which is a lovely little turnaround to learn. We're just using the 1st and 2nd fingers. So 1st finger on the 2nd string and 3rd finger on the 3rd string. Sorry, 1st finger on the 2nd string and 2nd finger on the 3rd string. And we start on the 3rd fret and we maintain this pattern and just shifting it down each time. So we're playing triplets. With my right hand I'm picking with the thumb, 1st finger and 2nd finger. Thumb on the 3rd string, 1st finger on the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 1st string. So 1, 2, 3, shift it down 1, shift it down 1, and then A. And then we're going to play E7, but we're going to slide into it. So we shift it up, play the E, this shape here, which is F7, and then slide down to the E7. So we get this. And again, you can pick that, or you can strum it and just mute the string or let it ring out. It doesn't really, because you're resolving there. It doesn't sound too bad. So we get, and then repeat the cycle. Okay. While we're on the subject of turnarounds, here are the other turnarounds I give in the book. All variations on that theme. Pinching, the same fingering, these two fingers moving down. This time we're pinching the 3rd and 2nd string with the thumb and 1st finger. Then playing the open 1st string, and then playing the 2nd string. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, shift down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the A chord. On page 37, the 2nd bar variation is, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then a little turn around to get us back to the A, which is just the 1st finger barring and just playing the 3rd and 2nd strings. 1 and 2 and come on. Okay, I'm just going to play all that very slowly. Then we go to the stop, so you're just stopping on A. Now 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm heavy loaded, baby, I'm booked, I gotta go, come on. And so on. The final turnaround, so we're on bar 18, is again a variation on the theme, but here we're going to take this shape, which is the G7 shape or D7 on a guitar. So 1st finger 2nd string 1st fret, 2nd finger 3rd string 2nd fret, 3rd finger 2nd fret 1st string. So we're going to play this up here at the 4th fret. Okay, so the 2nd finger's at the 4th fret. And going to play our triplet 1, 2, 3, shift down, thumb, second finger, first finger, thumb on the third, second finger on the first finger on the second. So we get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A. So the whole turnaround goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or in the book I've got the same turned around: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to end. Okay, the final trick to this, which I used in the introduction, is this lovely little very bluesy sounding bit when you go to the final D7. So we've gone through the thing: come on baby, do you wanna go? Come on baby, do you wanna go back to the land of California? Then you play back to land of California, where you would go to the D7. You slide up here using these two fingers, and we're just playing the first and second strings. There's the dot markers, 5th fret, first finger on the 7th fret, first string, second finger on the 8th fret, second string. And you can pinch with the thumb together, or you can strum, being careful to dampen the 4th and the 3rd string. But you can actually hit them for more volume, so that is added to this. And this was a trick Hendrix used all the time, and gypsy jazz players use. They might only play a 3-note chord, but they're hitting all 6 strings, or in this case all 4 strings. So we're just playing these 2 notes, but getting more volume by strumming everything. So we get this: back to the land of California. And back to the of California, sweet home Chicago. So you hit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, sweet home, and you have to sing sweet home during that bit. So land of California, sweet home, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, share, as you hit the open first string, and then you place the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and you slide up to the 7th fret, and then you play the 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Sorry. So really slow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Open 1st string, 5th fret, 5th fret. So 5th fret to the 7th, and finish on the E note on the 2nd string. Sweet home Chicago. Then so play that very slowly. Back to the land of California. So play that very slowly. Back to the E7, land of California. Then sweet home Chicago. So you have to isolate that. I mean, I haven't played this for a long time, so at first I was sort of struggling with this bit. Oh, where is it again? And this bit, you know, muting the strings. So just practice it really slowly, over and over, slow as you can until you get it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. there, I feel myself improving just doing that really slowly over and over, better than when I actually filmed a performance for the video. So that's the secret, just break it down, do the bits you're stuck at. If you find that really hard, if you're all over the place, just practice out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm just using all down strokes with the first finger to get that emphasis. And it doesn't matter what fingers you use. If you want to these obviously are the easiest, but if you want to use the second finger, that's fine, whatever works for you, but as long as you're consistent and you practice it really slowly. And I would recommend, especially when you want to get up to speed, using the thumb and these two fingers for this bit. Oh, one last thing, if you come from a guitar background, it's very unorthodox, but in the ukulele it's a nice technique to use this finger upstroke. So you play something like to play the melody, you're just flicking the finger up. And that way you can catch the chord, the other notes in the chord, rather than play. You can play. So, that one last point. Remember, you can always use this to play the melody.